going on, ladies and gentlemen? Venom here, and today we're going to be playing some VGC Battle Spot doubles since there's no VGC 18. Basically, the rules are simple. You can't use mythical or, I guess, uber Pokemon, but you can use Pokemon that are caught in Alola, such as Lando T and, all the Therians. So there's a lot of different options going into this new VGC meta. And so this new team that I made, I have two variations of the team which I'll show here. I have Gengar and I have Bronzong Mega Camerupt. And they both serve different purposes, so let's get into a game. So I see he has this Oricoro, I think that's how you pronounce it, Oricorio, which I know uses the dancer thing with the cutie fly with the quiver dance, so that needs to be relevant and brought up. So I'm going to lead Scrafty and Bronzong, and I'm going to follow up with Celesteela and Camerupt. I believe is going to be my best matchup for this particular game. So we do have Oricoro and we do have Alakazam. I'm going to go ahead and start off with a fake out attack on the Oricoro. I'm going to use my Z Trick Room. Now the cool thing about Z Trick Room is that it not only sets up the Trick Room, but it allows us to essentially get up a plus accuracy bonus for our Hypnosis. So they do go for Protect, which is going to be kind of unfortunate, but it's alright because now that we have this up, I feel comfortable going in with Gyro Knockoff on Alakazam to double target it and get rid of that right away. But yeah, with the plus accuracy bonus, Hypnosis becomes, I believe, 85% accurate, which is actually not that bad, believe it or not. I'm going to go ahead and try to do this because I know that we're at -1 attack, so it will require both moves to kill Alakazam. And there you go, Alakazam does go down, and Oricoro is now standing by himself, going for the Revelation Dance, which is not even going to be able to 2-hit KO our Bronzong, which is very significant right now in the particular field that we're in. He goes Pheromosa, which is going to easily get knocked down. I'm going to go ahead and just select, I believe Ice Punch is a fair play, and I'll go Hypnosis into the Oricoro. I do believe Pheromosa will go for the Protect, but I do want to be able to Gyro Ball onto Pheromosa next turn with Bronzong. But he does go for the Protect with Oricoro, which is a good play. He's probably going to high jump kick. No, he just QD's up. Very aggressive play to make, but now he's going to get the dance bonus with Oricoro, which is no good for us at this point of the game. I'm going to go ahead and try to Hypnosis again, which will be able to shut down the Oricoro, and then we can Gyro Ball into Pheromosa next turn. So this is okay. I do have Camerupt in the back. Okay, we do get the sleep off. And now that we know that if his Pheromosa cannot go for the Protect again, we can double lock into that slot, but I'm actually going to go knock off onto Oricoro and go for the Gyro onto the Pheromosa. There we go, I just zoomed in. Hopefully it's a little easier for you guys to see. Oricoro wakes up right away, which is really bad for us, but we do get the pick on the Pheromosa regardless, so there you go. So now we're playing 4v2, which at this point of the game, it's like you might as well forfeit. I've never played out a 4v2 really, because most of the time I knew that it was kind of pointless to. But regardless, I can reset Trick Room here, which is what I'm going to do. We do... okay, he just dances again, which is going to pick me off. Uh-oh, this is not good. I've seen this strategy done several times before, but never to this degree. I need to replace Wide Guard. I was fooling around with Wide Guard, but Protect is a much better option. Okay, so I'm gonna have to knock off again. See, I would Protect here, but I don't have anything to really protect with. And so he's gonna go Revelation Dance. That's gonna be enough to knock me out. Can't do much of anything there. So we're going down slowly, but we do have Camerupt in the back, whose Mega Heat Wave should be enough to pick both of these guys off. Unless, of course, he figures out a way to kill me, which could happen. Because Scrafty loses to Ribombee at this point. Man, I can't pronounce anything today. He air slashes for the crit, which probably didn't matter. hoping I can hit this Rimbombi here. And I do. Oricoro's left at 1. Literally 1%, and that means we lose because he kills me with Air Slash next turn. I'm like 90% sure Air Slash kills me. Like 90% sure. He just protects for no reason. Just go for your Air Slash. Like literally, okay, please. Thank you. I thought that would kill, so we get the first win of the day. Pretty decent battle. All right, Politoed with Charizard. I do see this core a lot with Zapdos and Charizard. It's probably Char Y. Tapu Lele and Eggy could be brought. So I definitely know that P2 needs to be played aggressively. Probably with Muck as my lead, and then I'm going to follow up with Celesteela. It's tough to say. I would say Celesteela and Scrafty, but like Scrafty usually is going to be played as your lead. But I'm going to try Scrafty Celesteela just to see what happens. And for the most part, it should be okay. I don't really have much of other options to go with. Okay, there we go. I just made it full screen again. So P2 gets that Swift Swim right away, which is really interesting because we're using Trick Room, so I don't feel comfortable setting that up. But what I do feel comfortable doing is kind of double locking into the Kingdra slot. He goes Helping Hand with Politoed and Hydro Vortexes, which is not going to be enough to kill our Porygon 2. And a knockoff combo. Ooh. He's a little confused there. Let's see. So he has 33 to 35 left. Knockoff definitely kills at that range. You guys can uncommon. I can't even spell today. I just meant to say uncommon, but whatever. Alright, let's see if he... Okay, please don't drop my Muck's accuracy. Perfect. Alright, we'll take that. That was good. I liked that turn a lot. Well, not a lot, but you know, I liked it as much as it could have been. Could have gone? I don't know. Actually, I think Celesteela will be the... I don't know. I'm going to bring in Scrafty, because it's down to a 50-50. If Lele is his last, or I mean, if Lele is what he brings in, then that's bad. Okay, good. Good thing I didn't bring in Selly there. I want to get rid of Politoed now, because Politoed actually threatens me with Hydro Pump. So I'm going to double lock into that slot, fake out knockoff. And then I'll try to follow it up with like Sneak or something. This is one of the few times where I'm not actually playing with my Trick Room. Because P2 actually copied Swift Swim, which wasn't actually helpful, which is gonna make me swap it back to download. I mean, it's arguable, of course, but there we go. We're gonna be able to knock off that item. I feel like knockoff onto Zap might also be an appropriate play, so I'm gonna do that. He T-bolts and then he Scalds into the Scrafty slot, which is not bad at all. Of a play for him to make. I figured he might have had the weakness policy, so I'm going to be able to just play off of that. And I do get the poison on Poly, so I'm going to be able to just go for the Shadow Sneak next turn to get that guaranteed kill. And he's going to T-Bolt Armuk as Ice Punch goes down on Zapdos. So now he's playing with a Zapdos on 20% and a Tapu Lele, which, ooh, if I actually don't kill this Zapdos, we might lose. So I have to kill Zap. So I'm going to double lock into the Zap. If he protects with Zap, okay, I was going to say if he protected with Zap, we would have lost. But, okay, we still lose. Rubbish, 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 rubbish. Okay. Yeah, this is no bueno. Because now he just locks Dazzle Gleam into the Scrafty slot and T-Bolt into Selly and we lose. What a play. Or that, yeah. I'm gonna just protect for the lulz. But I have no possible chance of killing Zapdos. Well, I mean, I don't know. I could kill Zapdos theoretically, but then his T-Bolt does 63, so like, let's just go for that double protect. I'm gonna get this double protect. Alright, and now we're at 55. I'm gonna get one more protect off to get to 63. It's gonna happen, watch. And then I'm gonna have enough HP. Oh. Well, that's the way that one went. Oh boy. I don't know if I like this one more than my other team. I think the Mega Gengar one has more prevalence in the tier right now. Regardless, Scrafty Cam is optional. I'm gonna go Zong Cam instead. Selly in back with P2 played side by side with Selly. Mostly because he has, other than Muck, which I have camera up for, nothing really touches Bronzong that well. So this is an appropriate position for me. I'm going to Z Trick Room while I protect Camerupt, because I don't know if Palossand is going to just lock onto it, or what's the play for him to make at that point. Because I do want to put it to sleep with Bronzong next turn, and then Heat Wave, which should melt the Aselgor. He goes knockoff, which is not going to work. And he goes earth power. So this is alright. I'll take this position. Because Hypnosis will put Palossand to sleep. Heat Wave should do about 70 to Palossand and knock down a Selgor down to Sash. He actually has Water Shuriken though, which is really scary. Okay, so that's a Sashed Selgor, which is fine for the purpose of this game. Because he's going to go Water Shuriken again while I protect my Camerupt. And then whatever comes in is going to have to deal with a Camerupt and Bronzong core, which is not an easy core to break. At least, that's what I believe. So he goes Water Shuriken again, just like I expected. Gyro Ball picks up the KO on a Selgor. And Palossand is now just sleeping there. It's going to wake up in a little bit, but... Alright, so there's an Azumarill, which is no good for us. Literally means I'm dead. I'm going to try to target the Palossand, even though that I'll do that. I'll Hypnosis Azumarill instead. I knew that was coming, but then at least this way I get to put something else to sleep. And then I can play Celesteela now. But I also kind of want to play P2. I'll play P2. And I don't get I never get a special attack boost, ever. I'm going to double lock into the Palossand slot, because at this point, Palossand is scarier than Azumarill. Because I do have Celesteela in the back, which beats Azumarill, and yeah, it's about to wake up, I was going to say. There's the Shadow Ball. I fire off an Ice Beam. Not going to do enough. And unfortunately, that's the end of Trick Room, so I'm going to go ahead and reset that. I'm going to be able to reset it with P2, which will allow Bronzong to Gyro Ball Azumarill, and then I can finish off Palossand with an Ice Beam with Porygon 2. That's my thought process. Playing a little bit too obvious, maybe, but that's the thought process in which needs to be played. So he does go Shadow Ball on Zong, and Azumarill's still sleeping, so obviously he can't do anything there. Oops, I almost clicked Thunderbolt. So Palossand is dead now, and we do have T-Bolt from P2 to fire onto Azumarill, and depending on what his last is how the rest of this game will go. So he has Shore Up. Interesting. Interesting. I haven't seen shore up actually used. Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, I'm gonna put him to sleep then and just kill Azumarill, if that's the play he wants to make. Because then I can just kind of focus on shutting down this. He might just go for the Aqua Jet on Bronzong, which is a fair play. I don't know if it actually kills. It probably does at this point. If his last is Infernape, he wins. If it's not Infernape, we win. That's pretty much what this comes down to, I feel like. Because 43... might have to double lock the Azu slot. That might be my play. Yeah, it's going to come down to what his last is. Because it could be Infernape and it could be something else. Okay, it's Aerodactyl, so we win. Yay! So just go Heavy Slam on that, because that's obviously Mega Aerodactyl. And we're going to be able to outspeed using our Trick Room that we have one more turn left of. And then I can double lock worst case scenario. If he goes Wide Guard, which doesn't really make sense at this point, he goes E-Power. Gets a crit, which actually really matters. Well, actually maybe not. That depends here on what my opponent does next. I believe I'm running all my correct... What the... Oh my goodness. See, this is why I don't like Showdown. It messes up your spreads. 0, okay, that's right, that's right. I'll probably put the 4 in defense. That's right, that's right. See, I don't know, it was missing some special bulk. Regardless, there's the win. That's the game. Get another one here really quick. Alright, we're back. That took a while to get a game, and we have the same opponent as we did last time. So let's go ahead and throw P2 and Scrafty out again, because I believe that's what we did last time, with Muck and Celesteela in the back. So I'm going to lead P2 Scrafty. He does kind of predict that, and goes with a Aegislash-Charizard lead. I mean, I'm not really threatened. I'm just going to fake out Trick Room. I think he learned his lesson from leading with his 2 waters. Why is you taking forever? Alright, so we're back. I was able to get Trick Room up, and I was able to flinch Charizard, which is very important in this game. Because now I can go for the knockoff and T-Bolt and kill the Charizard while he goes for the King Shield. That's what I was predicting. I get the crit with knockoff, but that's irrelevant because I'm able to T-Bolt him next turn. So we do get that prediction correct, which is really beneficial for us. He goes into Kingdra now, and we are very well aware of what Kingdra set that is. So I am going to just decide to go for the knockoff and T-Bolt into the Aegislash slot. Mostly because now that I know what type of Aegislash, well, it is for the most part. I don't personally use Flash Cannon on mine. I know Flash Cannon is a very popular item for Aegislash, but personally I just don't see it. He goes into Poly though, which I guess doesn't... I don't know why he did that, but whatever. Oh, I guess just to get that water boost. He's going to hit my Scrafty down, but I'm going to be able to pick off his Politoed next turn unless he protects it here. And he does go Helping Hand, which is what I did predict. So I'm able to drain that and go for the T-Bolt onto the Kingdra. And he goes Muddy Water there, which is going to hurt, but we do have Trick Room up for one more turn, which is always good. So we're playing a 4v2 yet again. Can read the chat over there. We're going to go T-Bolt and knock off onto Kingdra. No. T-Bolt, Drain Punch, excuse me. Okay, so he did predict that right. Let's see. I feel like, well, it's not going to matter now. I'm going to go ahead and just try to select the Kingdra slot and kill it. Oh, there we go. Come on, Muck. Oh, there's the poison. That's a clutch poison. That's going to save me this game. Because now I just go double protect. Muck once again pulling through with clutch poisons. Because now Kingdra dies to Shadow Sneak from Muck. And that leaves Aegislash versus Celesteela and Muck. And yeah, that's going to be it. Because now I just sneak on his Kingdra. I'm not going to let him kill Muck. And if he does go flash onto Muck, then it's not really going to matter that much. I don't know. We win this, and that's kind of all that really matters. I guess I should have expected him to King Shield there, but whatever. We take the pick on Eggy. He goes for his Flash Cannon, and I'm going to be able to Fire Blast Aegislash for the kill. So that was a good game. Ivan Thrash, or I was going to say Ivan the Trash, but that would be disrespectful, because he actually did play pretty well. So, Ivan Thrash, good game, sir. Let's try to find one more before I close it up for the night. This is just some VGC randomness, so I just want to get one more game. Okay, so we played this guy before. He's pretty good. I don't want to underestimate him. I can't use, well, I have to use Porygon 2 in this battle. So I'm going to lead with my traditional leads. And I'll bring camera up. Just because I kind of can. Well, I don't know. No, I'll bring Celesteela. So I'll lead these and then bring, yeah, this makes more sense. Man, will I ever get a special attack boost? That's the question. Nope, never. Beautiful. I'm gonna Trick Room and fake out the Arcanine slot. I think that's a safe play. I don't really know what his Gyara's gonna do, but I should be able to. Okay, good play. Good play. I really did not predict that at all. So now he's gonna be able to shut me down. I'm gonna double lock into the Gyarados, and hopefully he doesn't predict that and go protect. Okay, so we are able to get that off. We do get a crit though, which kind of sucks for him. Gyarados should be in range of getting Shadow Sneaked. So I'll go Ice Beam onto Mudsdale now that it's at minus special defense. So I think that's a fair play for me to make. I don't know what Gyara's going to do now because he kind of knows that he's in a stuck position. He is at -1. Goes Waterfall into P2, which... Oh, that hurts. At least I got the Scrafty kill onto Gyara, but that really sucked. That really sucked. Because I would have been able to definitely kill that Mudsdale, I think. I believe he's also running a Trick Room team, so that's why his Mudsdale is so slow. He's running a mixed Trick Room team, kind of like my Aegislash Gengar team. Alright. Well, Taunt wore off, so that's decent, I guess. I'm going to set the timer on him. We are in a decent position right now, but definitely not one of the best, I could say. I'm going to Ice Beam and then knock off Arcanine, because at this point they're both dead weight. Well, they're not dead weight necessarily. If I can kill Mudsdale, that would be awesome. Because at my... he predicted that. Smart. Smart. I'm going to go to Muck now, because P2 is kind of dead weight at this point as well. And I need to get rid of his Arcanine. So I'm going to double lock that. Because if Arcanine goes down, then Celesteela kind of wins by himself. Because if you look at my opponent's team, other than Gyarados and Arcanine, he had nothing to really touch my Celesteela. So please don't freeze. Alright, that's the end of the video, guys. Check you guys out next time. See you later.